All right, guys, so back with the boat. I got kind of a little update. I kind of started working on my own again without picking up the camera, but I'm just trying to get stuff done so then I can get some things moving and basically just put up for sale, so then I can try to finish other projects and just get everything ready because I am moving soon. But I got all the letters painted on the boat and that should be okay. I mean it's outlined, so I don't see why there would be a problem with it now. And then we got this boat motor right here, and this one was really hard to start, and didn't really want to start at all, so I had to put some gas in the motor before. Well, it turns out that I'll just show you guys on this one here. Turns out that the little throttle lever thing, that was on the other side of where the throttle is right there, so you guys see how that moves. So it was on the inside of that, so I just messed up when I was putting it on. No big deal, but I noticed that right away and I flipped it around, and then I just had to play around with the idle, and it should idle fine now. And then I don't think it had reverse, but I never had it running to test it. So there's neutral right there, you can tell, and then there. Now that's forward. It'll spin that way, and then not that way, because forward's that way. Go back. There's neutral. Wait, I don't think it clicked in. There it goes. It's not fully clicked in. It's kind of hard to do. There it goes. That's neutral, and then there's reverse. Didn't click in. It's kind of finicky. There it goes. So there's reverse. Put it back in neutral. So that one's all good to go. I'm probably, I'm still gonna test it and get a video of it running out on the lake on the boat, but then I'll be selling that one, and that one I'm actually gonna sell separately just because of how nice it is. This is the one I rebuilt the motor on. I rebuilt the carburetor on it now. Well, mainly just the fuel pump, because that one needed a diaphragm, so I stole the diaphragm out of this one and then just rebuilt this fuel pump. I put new spark plugs in it. I put all new lower unit seals in it, and this thing should just be all fresh and ready to go. Reset the points on it, and yeah, this one's should be like a brand new motor again. So I guess all I gotta do now is to test it out and make sure that it's nice and reliable and everything works, and then I'll be putting that one up for sale. And then with the boat here, nothing else has really changed with the boat besides the letters. And then with this motor, for some reason this one doesn't want to go into reverse, because that's even all the way back, and it's still in a neutral. So I don't know what happened to the reverse on this one, but forward works and neutral works. So I'm just gonna sell this one with the boat just because it's a little rougher, as you can see. And you'll have the trolling motor, so just use the trolling motor for a reverse, no big deal. And then you can just turn it so sharp too, so you shouldn't really have a problem unless you're taking it off the trailer. So yeah, there's that. This one runs really good. I actually had this one out running on the lake. The only thing is the recoil pulled out on me, so I gotta fix that. So I'll show you guys me fixing that right now. All right, guys, so as I was just saying, the pull cord pulled out of that motor right there. So the deal with these is that there was a little pin that goes through the rope, and that's all that holds it. And I'm not sure where that pin went now, but I'll just have to maybe figure something else out. but that pin let go, so the rope just pulled right out. Really stupid design, but that's what happens when you get someone from the 70s without a computer. So well, it just completely fell apart here, but basically just flip all that onto there. So you got little washers that go on those pegs, and then these clutches go onto the pegs too. So you just flip that, I think. So just put all these on. Like that. So you got them all like that now. And then this goes in the center. This goes on top. Kind of holds them. That goes through there. And you got a washer in there. And then this plate goes on. And then you kind of want to move your little clutches around, but looks like they all fit. And actually they might be backwards. I think they gotta go this way. Like that. Put that back on there. And there we go. That looks more like it. Just gotta kind of move them around, line them up. So it should look like that. And then set that. Oh, that's gonna fall out. And you have that going through the center. Okay, I guess I gotta take this back out. And then put that in there. Now I can put that on and this cover on. Like so. So your recoil's all on there, and then you just gotta line that tab up to the inside of that. That'll be your adjustment. And then your rope goes from there on down, and then there should be a peg, unless that broke too. Oh no, right there. So you take your rope from right there all the way around to that peg, and then you loop it around that peg, and then you go back around this way and wrap it up, and then you hook it up to your little pull cord. But before you hook that up, then you got to feed it through the roller on here and out this hole, and then you can put it on your handle, your little pull rope. So it's definitely an annoying process, but you know, I hate ropes. They always break. They suck. I just really hope that that one doesn't break, because I just want to sell that one. But it seems like this always happens on, like, you know, anything with a rope, you know, push mowers, all that. It's just so annoying. And then you gotta mess with winding them back up and tightening them, and then, you know, when you don't get it tight enough, then it just hangs there all limp. So I'm gonna get this figured out and back on, and I'll show you guys it once I get it all done. All right, guys, and just like that, I have the boat motor all done. And now when you pull it, as you can see, pulled out, it goes back in. So hopefully that holds up. I have it on the boat right now. Well, I mean, I could take pictures, I guess, but you know, I guess I could clean out the bugs in it too. Kind of just wipe it up a little bit. And then I gotta go test it out, make sure that the neutral is all good, and then it still fires right up and runs. And then I'll switch it out for that one over there, and then test that out, go for a little rip with it, and then should be all good to go. So just gotta test it and clean it up a little bit, and then I'll take a few pictures and I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll try and take some videos on my phone, but we'll just have to see what happens. All right, guys, so back to the boat here, and I did end up switching out the lower units. As you can see now, this motor does not have a big old chip in it. So this is now the original lower unit that was on it. As you can see, the colors match perfect now. And this motor overall is a really good ripper. It fires up, you know, like it should. You know, just prime it, should fire up, you know. Might take 3 pulls, but I mean, it fires right up and runs good. You know, it'll pretty much idle. Oh, I never took, wow, guys, there's still tape on there. That tape has been on there forever. That tape's been on there for over a year. Let's just get that off of there. Okay, well, I'll get that off in a minute. But yeah, runs really good. The only thing is that, so, you know, that's forward, shift it into neutral, and then shift it to reverse. Doesn't work. When you even shift it all the way back, still doesn't work. So something in the shifter right in there. I'll just grab my flashlight here really quick. So that little thing up in there spins. Let me try and record this. Okay, so you can see that in there. And then when I turn this, so that's reverse, that's neutral, that's forward. So you can see that thing spins. Well, right in front of it there, right by that hole, how it's just kind of like open, it's broken, like broken in half. So there's supposed to be, you know, a little chunk in there, and that's what this is supposed to hook to also. So don't know how that thing broke, but it works. It goes into drive and neutral. So, you know, whoever gets it will just have to use the trolling motor for a reverse and try and fix that, but I don't even know how you would fix that. But yeah, other than that, I vacuumed it all out, cleaned it all up. You know, it's all good to go. I mean, there's nothing else left to do. That is all good for the registration. The lights all work. It's all good to go. You know, seats looking as good as it ever did. You got the good old boat oars, all that. And then I got this motor over here, and I put this lower unit on it. As you can see, it matches again, so it's all good. And you know, honestly, I don't think this lower unit pumped water that great, but when I had that lower unit on this motor pumped a lot of water out. But that could also be something in this piece too, the little water passage thing. And think of that, I actually do gotta fix one thing on this, and that is this plate leaks. So I gotta take that off and reseal it, and then, you know, put it back on, and this thing should be good to go. This one has the rebuilt motor, new spark plugs, rebuilt fuel pump, new seals in the lower unit, and I think a new water pump. And yeah, this thing's just got everything done to it. It's even got a new mount piece. This is brand new right here. That's why it's got grease zerks in it. So yeah, this thing got everything. It's also fully repainted. And yeah, so should be all good to go. And I just gotta fix one last thing. But this is up for sale. The boat's up for sale. So, you know, I guess the last thing to do now is, you know, I want to take this out for, you know, and get a video of one ride before I actually get rid of it. So hopefully I'll be doing that tomorrow. If not, tomorrow's Wednesday, and then I got the rest of the week off for work, and it is going to be Memorial Weekend. And I have one person that has shown interest in it already. So, well, actually 2 people. So we'll see how that goes. And I got one person that could be interested in this, but I'm gonna kind of hold out till the weekend on this. If not, I got someone that'll probably buy it. And then this, you know, it's just, you know, whoever comes with cash, basically. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this build, and you know, let me know what you thought of it. If you would change anything, you know, if you like it as much as I do. I spent a lot of time on this paint job, but you know, it turned out pretty good. I did make some mistakes. Definitely, you know, learned, you know, more about painting as I went. You know, I even got to do some custom colors, and I even got to do some motor work on a boat, which now I know not to do. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the boat build series. Trust me, it was a good one. But you know, full LED conversion. I actually added these marker lights. The trailer didn't even have them when I bought it. Nice little feature to add. And yeah, this thing's just a little unit now. It should be a good ripper for someone, and hopefully I can get a video for you guys of this thing out on the waters. So I'm gonna try my best to get that done for you guys, and if not, then you know, just know the boat will live on, and someone else will be out ripping it. But there you guys have it, and you know, another build in the books. So I hope you guys enjoyed.